Hello everyone and welcome to Fletcher Farms Amarillo. I'm Julie Fletcher.
Hello.
We are actually out taking Will and Grace for their afternoon walk since we haven't introduced them to the herd yet. And we've just had so many things going on the farm and wanted to share a little bit what's been happening around here. We got a baby donkey. Mama Blue had her baby over the weekend, and if you didn't see our short video, she had a little girl and we decided to name her Violet. So this is Mama Blue and the new baby donkey. At about 5 a.m. on April 6th, Blue was laying down in her run, and by 7 o'clock a.m. the baby was born and up. Our camera system did not actually catch the birth, but as soon as I saw this, Taryn and I ran out to the barn and went and checked on the new baby, and we were super excited to see her. These were the first videos of baby Violet.
She's nursing. Good job, Blue. Oh, come on, Miles. Oh, look at you.
Mama Blue was eating her hay and grain, and the baby was nursing, so everything was going well with both mom and baby. So we were really glad that everything went well and that we didn't have any complications. We spoiled Blue with extra treats that morning.
Oh, what are you doing with your lip? Is she bouncing? We're trying to figure it out. Oh, you figuring it out. Oh, you're so sweet. What are you doing with that little lip?
And that afternoon, Aunt Kara, who is our board secretary, came over to meet the new baby. And later during the week, Dr. Hardy was out to do acupuncture on Liam and Quinn and gave the baby a checkup. Her heart and lungs sound good, and her umbilical cord is healing up nicely, so she's in good health. Will and Grace are doing amazing. As you can see, Grace is out here enjoying life, followed by Will running and playing in the pasture. It's just so amazing to see these horses live a happy retirement and the life that they deserve.
What are you doing? You chasing her? Did you get at her?
When we rescued Will, he was having a problem with his back left leg. So Dr. Waggoner did a steroid injection on his leg if you didn't see his last update video. But we do need to take him for walks and get him some exercise. He's not really ready to be turned out with the rest of the herd yet because he needs to gain some more strength and a little bit more weight. So we haven't turned him out, so we do take him for walks in the afternoon in the pasture area so he can graze and still have access to the other horses. Grace has been doing much better since we started her EPM treatment. She is still walking a little bit crooked, and we are going to talk to Dr. Waggoner next week to see if we should do another round of the EPM medication. But she is gaining a little bit of weight, and she's just a super sweet girl and just has so much personality and so much energy. We just absolutely love her and are so grateful that we were able to rescue her and bring her here to the farm. I don't think I actually explained it very well in the last video, but Grace's sway back is due to either a genetic condition or an old injury that she possibly had. There's nothing that we can do to actually fix her back, but she is definitely not in pain, as you can see, because she's been running, rolling around, and climbing on gates ever since she's got here. So her back definitely does not stop her.
So pretty. Goodness, lady. Now I'm starting to understand how she eats so fast.
I know, she's a fast eater. And there's Maisie. Maisie's on the left right there, and that's Marty. We still haven't talked about Marty. Marty was a quarter horse that we rescued back last year. We will do a full video on him eventually. But Maisie and Marty have kind of become good friends. And Maisie's doing well, and she's been able to get out with the rest of the herd. Maisie has been out with the rest of the herd for a while now. She's taken a liking to Dutch, but this is Quinn. She's grooming with Quinn, and she's made friends with mostly all the geldings, so we're really happy that she's fitting into the herd. Maisie was the third horse that we rescued, along with Will and Grace. Good girl. Yeah, you go back inside? Produce Acres Corbin came to us as a registered Belgian stud. He was a sire to over 55 horses in his lifetime, and when we rescued him, we decided to get him gelded so he could be with the rest of the herd. He spent quite a long time in our backyard, and it's time for him now to be introduced to the herd. So we moved him into the barn, and we're going to keep him out there for a little while in a run so he can have contact with the other horses before we actually turn him out with the rest of the herd in the open space. So they're getting to know each other, and it was a very exciting time because Corbin actually got to meet the rest of the horses. So what you're about to see is standard gelding behavior and how they pick their rank within the herd. That's Dutch behind him and Quinn, and he has his nose right now to Hank. So them getting to know each other behind a fence is the safest way for Corbin to be introduced to the herd. Corbin is an absolutely stunning horse. Just so y'all know, the tall fence back there, that is a 6-foot fence, so if that gives you some idea of how big these horses actually are. This was just a little snippet of what was going on with the horses as they were getting introduced to each other. We did stay outside, Corey and I, to make sure that no one got into any serious fights, but Corbin is meeting the herd and fitting in well. The horse on the outside of the fence is Elias, and he's protecting Miley and Cammy from Corbin. When a new gelding's introduced to the herd, there's always one gelding that will protect the mares. The one horse that took to Corbin right away was Maisie. This is Maisie and Corbin making friends. Maisie and Corbin were doing their own thing, and that's Aline walking up to Maisie and shooing her away from Corbin. And that's Hank walking up to Corbin. Apparently they're just not going to be friends right away. And the other horse is Cammy. Cammy just wants to lick the salt block and be left alone. Maisie and Corbin were just so cute together. He kept trying to groom with her, and then she would turn to him and try to groom with him, but he was trying to get her attention, and I think they're going to be good friends. However, Aline had a different opinion about Corbin. When we feed the horses, we divide the big runs in half to have separate feeding areas for everybody. And when we brought her in to feed, she was not happy about Corbin. And this is Taryn. She is our new intern. She has decided to stay. She's been with us now about 2 months. Taryn, say hi. You have a microphone.
Oh. Hello.
That's what this is connected to.
Forgot about that a little bit.
What's your experience been with draft horses versus regular quarter horses?
Well, they're quite large. I will say that. They're super docile though. They're a lot like they have, well, all of them have their own different personalities, obviously. When you compare like a group of drafts to a group of like quarter horses or thoroughbreds or whatnot, they're definitely they're like the Great Danes of horses.
Very well put.
I know, right? That's what I tell everyone.
That's why I said it.
I know. Yeah, you're just a big baby. Just a big baby. No, okay, you're a big man. You're not a baby. Okay.
Lots of things happening around here. Janine, our treasurer, was here working on taxes and working on our budget for this year. And she also got to visit the farm and obviously see the animals, so she was here for a couple days. It was great to have her here, and we do love having people come to visit the farm. So this was a little bit from Janine's visit and spending time with the horses. When visitors come to the farm, all the horses get spoiled a little bit extra because that's one extra hand for more belly scratches and more loving. Janine loves all the horses here on the farm, but she has a special bond with Freya. Her and Freya bonded from the very first time that she ever came to visit the farm. So this was her and Freya, and she's getting the right spot on Freya's side because you can see Freya's little lip twitching. I spend all of my time with these horses, and it just puts a smile on my face to see when they bond with another person besides me. They're just the sweetest animals, and it's just so hard to convey how special these horses are and what it means to us to be able to rescue these horses and give them the life and retirement that they deserve.
This isn't fun anymore.
Janine also has a very soft spot for Liam, just like everybody else. And of course, while she's here, she gets to help with all the chores. This is Janine filling the buckets and weighing out all the Alpha Pro for either breakfast or dinner the next day. I still haven't figured out why she comes down for vacation, because this is definitely not a vacation, because we definitely always put her to work. It's not all work all the time. We do get to spend time with the horses and pet them and love on them and definitely give them brushies, and also lots of German horse muffins.
You taking anything?
That's Andy.
Andy, sorry.
See if he'll take it. He usually doesn't take it. He won't take it from me usually.
Oh, well, you are going in deep on that.
Yeah, we like the muffins.
There you go. Good lip action. Oh, you spit it out. You spit it out. There you go. You got it? Oh, there it is. You got it? Sorry.
Yep, I got it.
Sorry. Sorry. I gotta work on it.
It's okay.
Yeah. So that it?
She's like, I'll take two.
How did I not know that?
You want a muffin?
Your ball.
She might take it. Oh, there you go. Good job, mamas. Good girl.
Oh, you were going in with big lips.
We got big teeth. Her kitties, you want a muffin? You want a muffin, buddy? You want a muffin?
Okay, here.
So you've been here now a couple times. What's it like being around these big horses from someone else's perspective?
Someone else's perspective. They're like amazing. Each one has a personality. They're the sweetest things in the world.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. They come in to Big Hoof Foundation scared of people because of the way they're treated. But here they act like this. They want love. After a few weeks, that's all they know is love, food. How anybody could mistreat them because they're useless to them is beyond me. You gotta be better lost.
Okay.
Hi, are you jealous?
Yes. You're supposed to be petting me. I'm your favorite.
This is pretty.
I'm your favorite, Anthony.
You are. You still are, no matter what. I can love others too.
No, just me.
And she can be feisty.
Oh, we like spicy. Spicy's
But
good.
they all have a story, and what it is we'll probably never know. We can only assume. But if they're here a day, a week, a month, years,
That's what they deserve.
that's what they deserve. You get nibbles. You get nibbles.
Where's my muffin? You had two. She's gonna follow you.
She'll follow you now forever.
She was the first one that ever did.
Where?
No, just pet me.
We also had a subscriber, 2 subscribers that have been following us from the beginning of our journey here on YouTube. Cheryl and Brian came out to visit the farm the other day, and this was a little bit from their visit. Cheryl and Brian were traveling through Amarillo and wanted to stop by. It was really exciting to meet some of our subscribers and for them to be able to actually meet the horses in person. Of course, they picked the windiest day to come and visit, and they were able to see the baby donkey because she was born the day that they were here. So this is Cheryl and Brian meeting Hank, and that's Miley in the other pen. But they were able to meet all the horses and spend a little time here on the farm, and it was really exciting, and we were really glad to have them here. And of course, Liam got some extra muffins, and they also got to meet Misha the goat. But if you do want to come visit the farm, send us an email at fletcherfarmsamarillo@gmail.com, and we'll get you added to the schedule. If you can get us a little bit of advance notice, that would be great, just so we can get everything planned and worked out in case anything's already on our schedule. So we'd love to see you if you want to come out and visit the horses. And I know I've mentioned it in other videos before that we are working on a therapy program. We are in the process right now of putting together our business model on what our therapy program is going to be. So we've been working on that as well, and that's been keeping us busy too. So just so many things happening around here, and it's just really, really exciting. And we're so glad to have Taryn here. And we're so grateful for all of your support and generosity. We just can't thank you enough, because without your support and generosity with gifts from our Amazon wish list, pallets of Alpha Pro, monetary donations, we couldn't do this without you. All these animals are here because of y'all, and we really just can't thank you enough for all of your support. So again, thank you all from the bottom of our hearts, because without you, none of this would be possible. But every time we do come out here, let me flip this around real quick. Every time we do come out here, all the horses are very curious about what's going on out here. And if you did want to support our foundation with a donation, you can do that at thebighoofffoundation.org. We also do have an Amazon wish list for supplies that we need for the horses. And the one thing that we always do need is feed. And if you wanted to make a donation of feed, you can do that through our local feed store at HFNC Amarillo. And I'll list the phone number in the description below. But thank you all so much for watching. We truly appreciate your support, and stay tuned. We'll have more updates coming. The next video I am going to do is going to be about Liam, because he has been on the farm now for over a year. Crazy to think that he's been here for that long. So stay tuned for Liam's update video, and we'll see you soon. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.